Hey, welcome to another reading vlog slash me. I'm sitting here with my piggies on the floor. They're having floor time. Look at them. And I might feed them some peas. So let's see if they take some. You wanna pee? You wanna pee? Ooh, they're getting peas. These are pea flakes. Here's your pea flakes. And then here's your pea flakes. Let's see to eat the pea flakes. Yeah, good boys. Those are Feely and Keely. I tried to keep them out today because I was like, why not? So, see what they do. They may hang around me. I don't know. But anyway, I know, boys. What am I doing? I'm watching Emma books, and right now, because I had to do some schoolwork today, I did some my business class. I did. I finished up the homework and my quiz, which I made 75 on. I mean, it's not the best, but like, you know what? I passed it. I'll take it for right now. And I also turned in an assignment for my spreadsheets class, which is just basically telling me how the hell do I work spreadsheets. So that's great, which I'm good, pretty much okay with that. And tomorrow I might start that quiz, or do it tomorrow. Yes, my bestie Hannah's gonna be over. But now I've been reading the Bane Chronicles, so I'm about halfway through it, so that's great. Let's see. This is basically short stories of his life and all that stuff. So, the first one is what really happened in Peru. Well, he didn't really say. I don't think he just tells all the adventures he's had in Peru. That's it. And entertaining with Ragnar and Katerina. I think that's her name, Katerina. So that's that one. And then the Runaway Queen. This one's about Queen Antoinette, I believe. I think it is, right? Am I right place on it? It is. What is it? I think that's her name. I cannot think of it. I'm horrible at names. And then he goes through the Midnight Air, which is right.
I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, right. Oh, Vampire Scorns and Edmund Herondale. So he basically is he has a storyline where he meets Edmund Herondale, who is, I believe, Will Herondale's dad, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, vampires are involved, and you actually see Edmund Herondale's strips being removed because he decides to be with a young lady who does not want to be a shadow hunter. So, and I think the Midnight Heir. Who's the Midnight Heir? I'm like confused. I don't remember who the Midnight Heir is. Midnight Heir.
I'm kind of confused.
Right. Let me look, because I am forgetting.
A few moments later.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, the Midnight Air is where we actually see Magnus meet James Herondale for the first time. That's right. Ooh, dude, I forgot. I had a complete brain fart because I had stopped reading it for a couple days because school started and I had work and all that stuff. So that's that one. So that's where he actually meets Will at a bar and actually he's freaking shooting up the place. And then he ends up going to Will and Will's place to say, hey, here's your kid, and you know, he's and all that stuff. And then this is where we actually meet Grace and her wicked stepmom or adopted mom for the first time, because she actually wanted some work done from Magnus. And that's actually where we get our first suspicions. And it's weird because I think I should have read this one first before the series, but I mean, it's fine. But that's that one. I completely forgot that one. And the next one is The Rise of Hotel de Mort, which is Prohibition area, where like right in the 20s, where there's no alcohol and all that stuff. And you basically see the rise of Hotel de Mort and how the vampires end up getting there. And there's this freaking warlock who ends up going crazy, which typically happens to all the warlocks, and he ends up going bye-bye, and that's it. Literally, that's it. You just literally see all that happening. And I think the one I'm on right now. Oh, and I think you also see the Great Depression too happened, I believe, if it's in this one. And then Saving Rafael Santiago. Rafael, that's his name. Right now I'm on that one, and he's actually helping him to withhold a cross by himself. Hello. So, and he's trying to help him reunite with his mom. Basically, that's where I'm at right now with that one. So, I'm up to there, and then right after that is the Fall of Hotel de Mont, which I should have Maureen, right? It should, I think. But that's it. That is it for right now. And see, look at the pigs. Are you guys having a good time? Look at those poops, but that's fine. Why are you having a disagreement? Stop. You guys are free roaming. He's asserting his dominance for some reason. I don't know why. By rumbling like that. I don't know why. Hey there, buddy. Oh, there's a neighbor. Yep, that's your neighbor, dude. And they would fight if they were actually, like, together, but it's okay if they nose to nose. It's fine. But they're just hanging out. What's up? What's up? You want a popcorn in front of people? That'd be nice. Come on. Anyways, besides pig business, tomorrow, I guess I'll update you on reading stuff, but I think I'm gonna update you on like school stuff, because right now I'm taking, Intro to Business, that one, English 114, which is, research, and like, it's like where you do research and all that stuff, do a lot of emails and all that stuff, which will help me, which I really do need to actually do a little bit better about that. And spreadsheets and word processing. Hey there, buddy. You just bumping into the camera. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So I'll probably update you more about that. And then, I said of me working outside at the place I work at, watering plants, loading people's cars up with mulch, dirt, rocks, pavers, that kind of stuff, and downstocking. They switched me over to being cashier because I cashiered in our lumber area because I was like, hey, why not? I need the hours, and then they end up stealing me to be cashier now. It sounds like when summer hits, I'll be working 7 to 4s, which, and I said, I had Wednesdays too. And I think I'm gonna regret that. And I'm like, when I say yes, 7 to 4s, why can't I do like 8 to 4? So I get up at 5:30. And I'm not gonna be by myself when I get up too. That's gonna be a bummer. But, I mean, what you gonna do? Oh, we'll see.
A few moments later.
That's fine. Anyway, that's that. So. I don't know. I'll update you on all about that, so. I totally forgot to update you. I have tickets to Santa Claus Chamber of Thorns debut celebration, like her Q&As and stuff that she's gonna be in Dublin in Ireland or whatnot. And I have virtual tickets, and also get her special signed edition of Chain of Thorns. And like yesterday, I went online and I found the Chain of Gold and Chain of Iron versions of the books. 2 parked outside. Anyway, so I'll have the first 2 books that'll match the 3rd book of special editions, and they're signed. And I also have a Chain of Iron, the special edition with the spine. So I'll match up all the other books I got. I had that coming to me too. So I have like a lot of my oh my god, what was it? Not Fairly. Oh my god, what is it? Litjoy. So I have that special edition of Chain of Thorns. Literally, I have like 5 books coming in. I have 3 special editions of Lost Hours. Actually 4. And then I have that one, so I have like 5. I have 5 of her books, different versions, different editions of them coming in soon. So yay! Maybe 6. I could 5 or 6. It's amazing. I can't wait. I'll try and open them up like as I get them. Like I'll do like a reaction opening of them. That's great. Yay! Hey, what's up? I got updates. Anyway, let me set you up. Sitting on the mango. Put my Twinkie Twink up there. Set you up. Gotta shake it. Anyway, so general updates. I filmed a video, and it was basically about my Stephen King. Oh God, you're falling over. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, I filmed a video with my mass market paperbacks of Stephen King, and that's it. Made some chicken to marinade for 24 hours. Cause that's my favorite thing to do, and finished the short story of Saving Raphael Santiago in this, the Bane Chronicles, and I am reading The Fall of Hotel du Mort, and it's the year 1971, 77. So around, if I am correct, this is around the time where like people are doing a lot of drugs. Like this is right after the hippie days and stuff. You know, people are like drugs are a thing, okay? And we get a first look at that when Magnus is on the airplane, and his lady's like getting up every 5 minutes to go do coke in the bathroom. Yeah, and he knows all about it, and he's like, I'm not really into that alcohol. Hell yeah, but drugs and magic do not mix. So he's like, no, I will not be doing that. And then he gets to New York and stuff, because he hasn't been there like in a fat minute, right? Because he's been traveling, and the one place leads to 2 weeks, and the place leads to 2 years. So he's just been traveling around, living his best life, you know, like Magnus does. And he gets back to New York, and these freaking vampires are like living in his damn house, like stinking up the place, and they look a little bit off. Like vampires don't get sick and all that crap. They're usually like, you see that they get like thirsty and stuff, like you see that and stuff, but they don't get sick. You know what I mean? Like the way he's describing. And then he goes up to Camille Belcourt and stuff, because the Wolf clan's like, hey, the Shadowhunters are gonna get involved. We don't help handle this right now, and they do not want that, because it's something with the cords and all that stuff. And then he goes up, sees Camille, and like she's obviously like getting like secondhand blood high from people, because with the high rise of the drugs that they're taking, literally is affecting them too, because they're ingesting it through blood and stuff, which makes them like go into a frenzy and like not really care who the fuck they're killing, and not caring, oh, we have laws that we need to go by, because we could literally you know, get taken out of existence. And you clearly see that when he sees Camille, and she's like sucking on this lady, and she gives her coke, and she's just like sniffing it, and then like she kills her, and then like she's totally out of it. Yeah, so I'm at that point right now. So I'm thinking the fall of Hotel du Mort is because of the drugs. You see, drugs are never a good idea, ever, because things never go the way you want it to. You think you're having a good time, you know, doing your thing, and then all of a sudden, you are rock bottom. You never know. I mean, I would know, because I've had family members that's had that problem. Yeah. So, yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Other than that, I'm gonna eat me some dinner and like continue to read this. I think I'll have like 2.5 hours left, to be honest, in the audiobook for me to follow along and stuff. And then I don't know if I'll start another Cassandra Clare book, because like the next one is the Shadowhunter Academy. So like right after that, like next week. I mean, I could, because like next week, Chain of Thorns come out, so we'll see. So I'll keep you up to date on that. Unless I finish it tonight, and then I start it tonight as well, and I continue on through the rest of the week, and just binge read it through the weekend. That could be it. We could do that. We'll see. Might be a plan. Oh, fun little thing. One thing I've been doing is that I've been pre-making my waters. Like, I have 3 solid water bottles that are covered in guinea pig stickers. Like, obviously. So, this one is my second pre-made water. The other 2 are in the fridge. Because I hate making my own water. Because I just don't like that. I don't know why. But I got spoiled and having just water brought to me from my husband's work at his old job. He would just pour it into my cup. So I fixed that situation. Yep. Good evening. You shall see my revelation of something. Cause I'm stupid. Okay. Anyway. I don't know why or how I didn't know this, but okay. We all know that I was reading Red Scrolls of Magic, right? Finished it. Then I started this thing, Lost Book of the White, and then they say that Simon Lewis becomes Simon Lovelace. How do you become a Lovelace? I don't know. Or how do you become a Shadowhunter? I don't know, right? So I ended up reading the original 6 that's up there, right? Right up there. Original 6 that's up there. You see that? Yeah, the original 6 Mortal Instruments to find the answer. And then I kind of refreshed my brain all about that, right? And then I started the Bane Chronicles. Right, and I'm like searching through this. I'm like, maybe I can stop, whatever. Maybe like at least get to the short story of how Simon becomes a Shadowhunter. Because I thought maybe it's just one Shadowhunter, like it's just a short story, right? It's not gonna be a whole book about his tales. It's not. This book is not all about Simon and him being a Shadowhunter, right? Well, it turns out it is. I did not know. So, yeah. So I look and I'm like, oh, Simon this. And I go to the second one. The Lost Herringdale. Ooh, Simon that. Like in the beginning. The third one. Simon this. So, and then I read the back finally. Because I don't really read the back. I just figured, whatever. Because Simon Lewis has been a human and a vampire. And now he's becoming a Shadowhunter. But the events of City of Heavenly Fire left him stripped of his memory, and Simon isn't sure who he is anymore. Facts. He knows he was friends with Clary, and he's convinced that the total goddess Isabel Lightwood to go out with him. ... But he doesn't know how. So when the Shadowhunter Academy reopens, he throws himself into a new world of demon hunting, determined to find himself again, rediscovers his relationships, and ascends as a true Shadowhunter, but he soon realizes that nothing is ever straightforward at the Academy, ... So apparently this whole book is all about Simon, so all I had to do to get that dang answer was read this book. Now tell me how I did not know that answer or how I did not figure that out. Bitch, you'll never know. So I'm stuck in between. I'm stuck whether or not if I just want to read like just this, like just finish it and then go on to this and hope I don't get burned out, or maybe just take a pause on this one because it's just his source. It's just his tales and stuff. I mean, I've already filled in something that was important, right? For the last hours, so. Oh no. Because I just want the answers for this book so I can read this book. I don't know. I have more to talk about too. Because in the Bane Chronicles, with Camille Beckcourt and her vampires being addicted to drugs, he talks about how losing to somebody to addiction is hard to see them kind of just fall. And you know what? I cannot relate to more of that because I've had that personal experience, not like with me, but like with people that's been in my lives. And I thought, it makes me wonder if Cassandra Clare herself has had somebody that's had addiction herself, and that's why she knows. But I really related to that, and I applaud her for that, giving us that perspective and stuff. That was really nice, and also like if someone else is reading that, like they would know, oh, I'm not the only one that's ever been through that. So that's nice. It's always nice to know that that you're not the only one that's been through something similar. You know, it makes everyone feel good. But anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because it's like, what? It's like 7 o'clock. I got like an hour before the pigs get fed, the bebes, if you will. I don't know what to do. I really don't know. And I got like, what? How many days? How many days till I only got my phone, but it's the 24th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9, 30, 31. I got 7 days till it comes out. 7 days. I've literally got 7 days. Or 8, depending on when I get it. I might get it on the 8th day, so really February 1st. Because I've had it pre-ordered for like months. Since like November, I think. Yeah, since like November, I think. Well, the analysis is going to be January 31st, and I've had it pre-ordered that long. So I don't know. Because like this book, it's freaking huge. Like, how am I gonna finish that in 7 days? Like, I mean shit. It is 650 pages. What's the last one? Yeah. I don't know. Damn it. I mean, I guess I could just read this one and just finish it, right? Because it's like, what is, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Because I got, technically in the audiobook, I got an hour and a half left of this. So I could just finish it. Get as far much as I can get in it, like today, right? Tonight. And then I could get up early tomorrow. We'll see how well that goes. Get up too early tomorrow and just finish it off and then start my schoolwork, since I have things lined up and I could get that done fairly quickly and just finish it. Then start that one, dedicate the rest of the day reading that. And then, yeah. Oh no. I might just do that. Let's just do that. Okay, let's just do that. Because I'm already finished with it. And I'm already almost halfway done with it. It's a shame to really, stop right there. I'm wasting time. So I need to, read this. If I get it done tonight. I get it done right at 8:30, right? 8:30. And because we won't go to bed till like 9:30. And do like a half hour quick read of this. Then just really get a head start on this, tomorrow. Get as deep in there as I can, and then just power read it throughout the day, or sometime whenever. Oh, I gotta get off at 5 Friday. Anyway, really power read it through the weekend until I get Chain of Thorns. Then read that. Right? Read it, and then once I'm done with that, once I get done with Chain of Thorns, go back to this because it's short. It's a short story, so we could do it, and then finish this one, and then. The only thing is Ghost of the Shadowhunter Market or something. So, that's what we're doing. So, yes. I need to get to reading. So, I'm a dip out. Bye. Hey, hi. So, I finished the Chronicles of Bane. Or the Bane Chronicles. So, anyway, I think I left off at you with what? The drugs. The Fall of Hotel de Mort. And, so basically the next one is what to buy Shadowhunter, who has everything, and parentheses, and who you're not officially dating anyway. Parentheses. Anyway, he's basically, freaking out about his birthday. Okay, he's freaking out about his birthday, and they just have, they start off with a simple date and stuff, right? No, actually, no. This is not the one. He basically just, freaks out the whole entire time and talks to his Warlock friends, and he has a demon that he summons for some other person. So that's what's happening. So basically, that's what he's doing. That's it. It's really simple. Kind of gives a glimpse into what the relationship's like. Really cute. Not, Oh, what's her name? Isabel Lightwood comes in and she hangs out with him for a minute, basically establishing, hey, I know you're with him. It's okay, I accept. But the parents are like, no, we don't really like it. it's gonna be a little harder to accept, but I'm an ally. She's basically saying that she's an ally of the relationship and stuff, which is great. I love it. And then the next one is The Last Stand of the Last New York Institute. Basically, this one's about where he actually sees the circle when it comes up, and kind of the starting of the fall of the circle, and the afterward of it, of Jocelyn. Oh my god, that made me cry. Oh my god, literally. Him and Emma, right? No, Tessa are hanging out, right? Tessa, the warlock and all that stuff. They're hanging out and all that stuff. It's like the 21st century, and Jocelyn Fairchild ends up coming up, and she brings Clary in. She's like, "Hey, I need some help. I need her to be hidden from the Shadow Underworld, right?" And Tessa basically kind of lets her know, like, in a very firm way, like, you know, because of your people, her people, like, wiped out her line of Herondales and stuff. Like, her oh my god, which makes me so sad, because, like, literally her, Will Herondale, he's passed, but she saw her children that she had was James Herondale and Lucy Herondale. So she saw, like, their grandkids being wiped out. Like, her whole entire line of Herondales that she loved and adored for her whole entire life. Like, her, James Herondale's kids and their kids, and, Lucy's kids, and her grandkids and her kids being wiped out because of the circle, which made me kind of sad. I was like, oh my, I kind of cried, I'm not gonna lie. But then she saw something within Jocelyn, because she's like, she kind of learned her ways, and, like, you know, what he did was fucked up. And she took the child when she was holding her, and she was like, and when she told her, hey, if you leave a Shadowhunter child, basically, if you leave a Shadowhunter child unprotected with, like, if you don't put the protection wounds on them, like, you could become a her. Because that's basically what happened to her mom, is that her mom was unprotected because she was trying to be hidden from the Shadowhunter world. So that's allowed her to be impregnated by a greater demon, or demon. So that ends up having her being a Shadowhunter / warlock child. So that's why. So she did that, right? And then she explained that to her, and then she offered up, saying, hey, I know a Shadowhunter, I know a silent brother that can help you with that. And it's Jim. So we actually get the backstory on, we actually get the ends of how Jocelyn becoming Jocelyn Fairchild into Jocelyn Frey. And Clary, the name Clary, was Tessa Gray's idea. It's so cute. Like, that actually made me kind of cry a little bit, because it's like, honestly, anything to do with, for some reason, I have an emotional attachment. I don't know why. I really need to reread the Infernal Devices, because, like, literally, for some reason, I think what cemented, like, my love for them is, like, at the end was when Will was dying, right? He was dying, and Tessa was there, and then Jim came in with the violin. It so gets me. Oh my god, like, whenever, like, he's actually dying, she's saying, I love you. They're saying last goodbyes. Like, the last goodbyes. He's on his deathbed. That literally still makes me cry so much. And then, like, what sucks is that when I was reading that part, I was on my period, not gonna lie. But it's like, that made me cry so much. And then Jim, he's Brother Zachariah at this point. He's playing his violin to him as he's passing away. And oh my god, it made me cry so bad. Oh my god, it made me cry so bad. Like, even, like, I feel like that feels so close to me, because like, I could be in that position now, because, like, now, like, I could see myself, that could be a possibility for me, because now I have a husband of my own, and, like, I could be at his deathbed if something ever happened to him. He could be at my deathbed if something happened to me. So, like, now when I think back at that now, I have more of an emotional connection, because now I have the love of my life of my own, which I never thought I'd have, but I have one of my own, which leads me into another thing about, it's like, about Magnus and Alec. They had their own first little date. And of course, it's a Shadowhunter adventure of him defeating something and him saving someone's life. Literally, like, the way he describes the way like their relationship is just so amazing. It's like it's just it's because like I feel like my relationship kind of relates to theirs a little bit. It's not a same-sex marriage, but it's the age gap part for me, okay? Because Magnus is 100 years old, right? And Alec is younger, right? It's his first relationship he's ever had, and he's gonna experience things for the first time, whereas like Magnus, he's like hasn't had to deal with that before. Same thing with me, right? And it's just like I guess I've had relationships in high school and all that crap, but nothing that's like a real relationship and all that stuff. And it's just it hits home a little bit right there, but it's just like Magnus sees something in him that's like instant, and it's like something is there with you, and that's how I felt with my husband. It's like something is there for you. Like it was weird because at first when we met, it was like I like you, but because like he was in a higher position than I was when we was working together. I was like, I can't do this. But then something always pulled me towards him, and it was like the minute I said, "Screw this shit, I want you," it was like we've meant to be together, which I can relate to that with Magnus and Alec, which I love. And also at the end of this book, you get all of the freaking voicemails, and what's so cool is that you actually get the beep. It actually sounds like a freaking voicemail in the end, which is great because I enjoyed that so thoroughly. And you really see how freaking Isabel is so supporting of everybody. Like she's like, bitch, you're gonna break them with him. Not with your brother. Like she is such an ally. Like she spammed his phone. He also got a couple of random ones about some toads. I don't know what toads he's talking about, but like some random ones. But she rallied everybody. She coerced some people to talk to him and be like, hey, yo, call Magnus and like let his voicemails about Alec. Which is great. Okay. Which is great. So I don't know if I want to read. Hey. So, I don't know what this lighting is. Actually, I got two lights on, but whatever, we're gonna go with it. Anyway, I did indeed finish the Bane Chronicles. I did, and it's great, because I was wanting to do that anyway. Oh my gosh. Anyway, when I finished it, right, I left off with you, actually, before I finished it, I left off with you being confused whether or not I wanted to read, if I wanted to finish it or stop it and read this one for the answer that I wanted to have. How Simon Lewis came Simon Lovelace, and how he ended up becoming a Shadowhunter. Well, I ended up sitting down with you guys and figuring out I'm gonna finish this one, and I did. So I think the last one I was talking to you about, overall I did enjoy this. I think how he got banned from Peru, that one, that could have been a little bit more entertaining. But that's just my opinion, because I thought, like, it's something so epic. So I thought it was going to be, like, something so dramatic, like, something that's so Magnus. But it's really not that memorable, sadly. But that's okay. I really liked seeing how Magnus really has always been around the Shadowhunters. Now they've always, in a way, valued his opinions. Even it wasn't all the Shadowhunters, but the few that did. They know his value. You know, they know that he's a good friend, he's a good ally, and there's a reason why he's been around to help the Shadowhunters here and there. There's a reason why, because he has this love for them for some reason, and it, you know, I don't like that. But I really liked the Midnight Air, because it was. Now, if you haven't read if you read the Last Hour series, Chain of Gold and Chain of Iron, right? If you've ever read those like me, reading this is like a little Easter egg. It's like, oh my god, what? So Magnus knew that Grace's stepmom was sketchy the whole time, or at least he knew that something was up with her, but he's like, it's really, because he didn't know it was his place to say anything, but still, that's a really cool Easter egg, and it's a cool thing to know how he met James Harringdale. It was so nice. I really thoroughly enjoyed that one, and I really liked how I love how Cassandra Clare really showed how the different decades were, or that was shown, like with like Edmund Herondale and all that stuff, how like the times were and all that stuff, and like in the 50s and all that stuff with Raphael and all that good stuff, and with what was it? Vampire Scorns. Yeah, it was Rise of Hotel de Mort, that one. That's where you show it's like the Roaring Twenties, how they were hiding alcohol and that stuff, and they were going speakeasies and drinking all they can, and how people were worried about the stock market crashing in the 30s, like the Great Depression, how that was starting to go into that. I really like that representation. And I also like the fall of Hotel de Mort, because, you know, right in the leaving the 50s, going into the 60s, and in the 70s, like drugs were a big thing. It was like right after or I think either right after going into the hippie era, where what am I thinking? Oh my god. Woodstock and all that stuff, where like drugs were like a thing, when people were doing it all over, and how Camille Belcourt, she didn't know that they become addicted, and they show how, you know, you start doing this one thing and all of a sudden you're stuck in it, and you didn't know that you become that addicted to something, which that is actually a real thing for actual real people. So I'm curious to know if Cassandra Clare has had personal experience with it in her family or something like that, or she just knows, because I can, well, not me personally, it's not like I've done anything, but to family members that I've had, and having that being a prevalent thing, and how all of a sudden they become normal, and all of a sudden, boof, it's like this big thing that you didn't really know, and they're like, wow, this was a really big issue. And the Last Stand Institute, I really love how Magnus was there at the Last Stand of the Institute the first time, and how we actually get to see, like, we knew that Jocelyn Fairchild brings her child Clary to Magnus and all that stuff. We knew, I'm about to say Emma. I'm short-circuiting. What's her name? It's not Emma. Oh my god. Literally. What the hell? I'm like literally freaking. Oh my god. I'm short-circuiting. Like, you have no idea. It is Tessa. Oh my god, Tessa. Thank you, God. Tessa, and you really see how, like, she's kind of pissed off. Like, she's pissed off that is because of Jocelyn's husband. That because of him, the last of her line is like basically dead for all she knows, but she also recognizes that Jocelyn didn't know what. She knew what she was getting to, but then she didn't realize how bad it really was. She was mostly left out of the dark about it all, and then she's like, you know what, she sees at the end of the day, she's a mother trying to keep her child happy, and we see the reason why it's Frey is because it's for Fairchild and Grey, for Tessa Grey. Like, she's combining the two families once again, and I was like, oh my god. It was so sweet. And like when she mentioned James Herondale and Lucy Herondale and their kids, and they bring in Jim, I really like that one too. And the first date was cute, and of course it ends up with Magnus and Alec in some sort of battle of some sort. They end up in a battle, like, of course, just a typical Alec way. He ends up in something. He has to save somebody, so that's funny. And the voicemails. The voicemails was really, really good. And when I was listening to it audibly, you actually hear it as if you're actually on the phone with somebody, which is really cool. So that was great to hear. And you really see how much Isabel is really like Alex's ally. Like, she's literally rounding up these people and saying, hey, call Magnus, make sure they need to get back together, because they cannot not be together. They're meant to be together. Like, she knew. But overall, I really enjoyed this book, and I'm gonna take the time to vlog what I feel about Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, because I have some thoughts. I bookmarked something last night. I like tabbed it on a little thing, and I have a thought about that. So, with that being said, I'm in this vlog. I don't know how long this is gonna be. I know I started it like couple days ago, but we'll see. It's probably like 25 minutes long. I don't know. At least it's not 48 minutes long, like an hour, so that's good. Hope you guys have a lovely morning, day, evening, night, wherever you guys are in the world, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.